Okay, good job. Now I'm going to read a story problem out loud. And I want you guys to think about all the steps that we talked about and try to look for any keywords that are in these story problems. Okay, so Jill has 4 quarters and 3 dimes. How much money does she have in all? Can anyone tell me the keyword in that?
In all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have 2 more examples, and then we're going to practice solving these problems as well. Okay, John found 3 pennies on the ground. He added that to the change in his pocket, which was 1 nickel, 2 dimes, and a quarter. How much money does he have in his pocket total?
Well, it said added
Mm-hmm.
and total.
Very good. Okay, Stacy lost a tooth, and the tooth fairy left her 2 dimes and 2 nickels. How much change did the tooth fairy leave her altogether?
Together?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now after we figure out that all of those problems are addition, what's the next step?
Find the amounts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to pick one of these and we're going to go through all the steps and solve it correctly. Okay, so Jill has 4 quarters and 3 dimes. How much money does she have in all? So what are your amounts in that story problem?
The 4 quarters and 3 dimes.
Okay, and since we know that it's an addition problem, you know that you can set it up as 4 quarters plus 3 dimes. Can anyone tell me what that is? If you need help, you can use your manipulatives in front of you.
$1.30.
Okay, good job. Let's practice with one more. Stacy lost a tooth, and the tooth fairy left her 2 dimes and 2 nickels. How much change did the tooth fairy leave her altogether? Okay, so the key word was altogether. What are the amounts in this problem?
2 dimes and 2 nickels.
Okay, and what's the next step after finding the amounts?
Add them together.
That's right. Okay, can anyone add those together? It was 2 dimes and 2 nickels.
30 cents.
Good job. And just so we practice, if you have 30 cents, how do you write that with correct labels?
30 and then the cent sign.
Okay, that's right. Can you think of any other way to write that? To have it stay?
0.30.
Mm-hmm. And when you do it that way, you put your dollar sign in front, and then you don't need a cent sign. Okay, for practice of today's lesson, I'm going to give you each a paper with 5 problems on it. And after learning about the values of money and how to solve a story problem, you should be able to solve each of the problems. Please complete the problems on your own, and if you have any questions, raise your hand, and I'll be happy to help you. Just make sure that all of your answers have correct dollar and cent sign labels, and do your best, and I will collect them when you are finished.